everybody! Today we're going to go through HTML basics. At the end, you will have something looking like this. To start, open your Finder. Locate where you want to put your folder. Go to File, New Folder. I am going to name it HTML Basics. So now that we created our folder, we can go ahead and close our Finder. I'm going to open Visual Studio Code, my preferred code editor, but you can use any code editor you want. I'm going to click Open and open the folder we just made. I can go ahead and close this Welcome tab. Now that we opened our folder, we can hover over it and click New File. I'm going to call this file index.html. In Visual Studio Code, to create a HTML template, I will write exclamation mark. Now that we have our template, we can name our page whatever we want using the title tag. I am going to name it Hi. Inside our body tag, I'm going to make a header. To make a header, I'll do a smaller than sign, H, and then depending on what size you want, you can write in a number. H1 is the biggest, H6 is the smallest. I'm going to write in H1, then close it off with a greater than sign. It automatically made another tag. In this one, you see, there's a slash. This means it's a closing tag. Whatever goes between the closing tag and the opening tag is the value. I'm going to write in Hi. Now, if you want to open this in your default browser, you can go to Extensions and search Live Server. You can click on that and click Install. I have already installed it, so I don't need to install it again. But if you haven't, you can click Install. Now we can close this tab, head over to this. Right click and open with Live Server. You see it opened our page with my default browser. We have our heading. You might be wondering what we set this title for. Well, that's what's up here. If I were to change this to Hi World and click Command S to save, it will change to Hi World. For now, I'm going to keep it as Hi. Now, you might want to create a paragraph. So to create a paragraph, smaller than sign, P, greater than sign. And it automatically made a closing tag. In between, you can write your value. I'm going to head over to Wikipedia. I'm going to search in Hi. I'm going to copy whatever this is and paste it inside our paragraph. So you see now we have all this text. If we head over back to this and click Command S on our Visual Studio Code, you see this writing appears. Now you might want to put an image inside your site. To create an image, you'll do smaller than. IMG stands for image. This is a tag which stands on its own with no closing tag. So all the value goes inside it. To tell our site what image to use, you're gonna do SRC. Stands for source. Now inside here, you're gonna write our source. To get our source, we will head over to Google. We'll search hi. Go to images and find the image that you want to use. Right click on that image and click Save Image As. Then we're gonna put it in the folder we made. Save. Now, as soon as we saved it, you can click this file icon. And you see, we have our image here. Inside the source, we can write the image name. You see, it automatically pops up when I start writing the name. I can click on that. Now, I can set the width. I'm going to set it to 300 pixels. And then close the image tag. It does not make another closing tag, since this tag stands alone. If you go back to our site and you click on Visual Studio Code, Command S to save, you see we have our image. To set the height, you do the exact same thing. Height. Now I am not gonna mess with the height, cause by default the height changes itself compared to the width. Fun fact time. You see, here we have all the writing on one line, but here we have it on different lines. If you want it to go to the next line, you can write in BR. Then close the tag. This will not make another one of its kind, like the image tag. You can copy this wherever you want the writing to go on a different line. Now if we click Command S, wherever we put the BR tag, it moved to a different line. Don't forget to subscribe and click that like button.